Did you know that your home might just be one of the biggest sources of toxin that
Wow,
you
wow,
are
wow.
exposed to daily?
Yeah, yeah, here they don't
Hey,
they
OJ,
always
can
say
you turn
don't
it off,
lose a
please?
customer
Mute
by
yourself.
trying to buy things.
Sorry.
Stores we have the money because all of the stores are trying to make sales.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that all over again. Did you know that your home might just be one of the biggest sources of toxins that you are exposed to daily? That might sound surprising, right? But what if I told you that the air you breathe indoors can be more polluted than the air outside? And the common household items that might just be silently harming your health. Today, we are diving into this hidden danger lurking in our homes. Welcome to day 42 of our Proven Cancer Strategies Revealed 90 Days to Cancer Resilience series. I'm Debbie Sadify, and today, as part of our Toxins Week, we are focusing on how to reduce toxins in your home environment. We often think of our homes as our safe havens, but many everyday items can introduce harmful chemicals into our living spaces, impacting our immune system and our overall health. Let's start with our air quality and indoor pollutants. Let's just say that something we take for granted, the air that we breathe, that indoor air can be filled with pollutants from sources like cleaning products, our furniture, and even the materials used in home construction. For example, volatile organic compounds or VOCs are found in paint, varnishes, and air fresheners can cause headaches, respiratory issues, and even long term health problems. So consider investing in air purifiers and adding indoor plants like spider plants or peace lilies, which will naturally filter out your air. Next up are our cleaning products. Many conventional cleaning products contain harsh chemicals like ammonia and bleach, which can irritate the eyes, the skin, and the respiratory system. These chemicals don't vanish after use, they linger in the air and on surfaces, which will continue to affect your health. So, what can you do about it? Switch to natural cleaning products or make your own with simple ingredients like vinegar, baking soda, and essential oils. These are not only safer, but they're actually just as effective. And what about our furniture and our carpets? Did you know that new furniture and carpets can release toxins into the air? These items are often containing flame retardants, formaldehyde, and other chemicals that off gas over time, creating a toxic indoor environment. Opt for furniture made from natural materials like real wood if you can, and look for carpets labeled as low VOC. And whenever possible, allow new items to air out before you bring them into your living space. Now, yesterday we touched on personal care products, but it's worth mentioning again. These products contain parabens, phthalates, and synthetic fragrances that can be absorbed through our skin and disrupt your hormones. Choose products with natural ingredients and be wary of anything that has a long list of chemical names. Your skin is your largest organ, and what you put on it matters. And by now, you might be wondering, is it really important to minimize these toxins? The answer is a resounding yes. Our immune system is constantly working to protect us. But when it's overwhelmed by toxins, it can't perform at its best. This leaves us more susceptible to chronic illnesses like cancer. And by creating a non toxic home environment, we're giving our bodies the best possible chance to stay healthy and resilient. And I know that we can't eliminate all of them, it's about reducing what you can. And so, what can you do to start making your home a safer place? Here's an idea. Maybe you start by doing one thing a week. Pick one thing and try and action it every week. And before you know it, your home environment will be a less toxic environment for you. So, here's some steps that you can take. The first one, this is so easy and something that I don't do enough. Open your windows daily to increase your ventilation. And one of the great tips is to open one window in one end of the house and one and another so that you get a lot of circulation, not just one window, but if you open two windows, you can get more circulation. Now, replace those harsh cleaning products with natural alternatives and introduce air purifying plants into your home. And then choose personal care products with simple natural ingredients. As I mentioned, remember it's about progress, not about perfection. Start making small changes, and every small change that you make adds up to a healthier home and a stronger immune system. So you might be thinking about some questions here. What is the best natural cleaning products to use? This is crazy, but some of my favorites that I've been using lately are white vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice. And you can make all purpose cleaners with these ingredients that are effective and non toxic. And for added fragrance and antibacterial properties, you can add essential oils to it, like tea tree oil or lavender. I actually also have lemon essential oil, lemon fresh. So you get whatever you like. The second thing is, how do I improve my air quality on a budget? Maybe you don't have a lot of money to buy air filters and stuff, but improving your air quality inside doesn't have to be expensive. Like I said, open the windows regularly for ventilation. That's free and effective. Add some houseplants is another budget-friendly option. There's houseplants like spider plants, snake plants. The peace lilies are excellent natural air purifiers. But the second thing is, what if I'm not good with plants? I kill every plant I get. Oh, I hear that one because that is me. But here's the thing. We actually have a snake plant that is thriving in our house. So it's a pretty hardy plant. And if you're like me, you just have to keep trying. And if you kill them, buy more plants. And hopefully over time, you will learn what works. Plus, now there are some amazing plant care apps that will help to remind you when to water and care for your plants. And the other thing, if you have pets, like I have a cat who loves to munch on plants, he will eat them down to the stub. Then you need to really be careful and consider pet safe options or keep them out of reach. And it's all about finding what is going to work for you in your home. And are there any specific certifications to look for when you're buying non toxic furniture? There's a couple of certifications. There is the Green Guard, which indicates the product has low chemical emissions. There's also the Forest Steward Council, or the FSC certification, that is a good sign That ensures that the wood products are coming from responsibly managed forests. And so I wanted just now to open it up to any other questions we might have today. Hey, Kathy.
Hi. So I do have a question. Well, actually, a question and a comment. So sometimes you need bleach when you're doing your laundry.
Mhm.
So I take it that that could be not protection. You know, if you get rid of other things, still can keep your bleach, unless you know of a good bleach alternative.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like on like if you have something that you need to sanitize, there's always a good green alcohol would 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 do
Yeah.
it. It doesn't hurt something, but sometimes you really need bleach. There's just no getting around it.
And I'm assuming you're talking about bleach for your clothes, like in the laundry.
Like linen, yeah,
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah, things
Yeah.
like that. And then the
Yeah.
next, so I'm really interested in what I found is that a lot of these things that are supposed to be less harmful are so much more expensive. So I don't know if it's just the marketing, but if there's do it yourself stuff and it's relatively simple to do, I'd be interested in learning about that.
Well, opening the windows is a good one, but I
Yeah,
hear you because,
yeah,
especially when it comes to home furnishings and stuff,
yeah,
the more affordable, cheaper stuff is probably the stuff that is emitting the most toxins. Uh,
yeah.
I
Well, like
hear
furniture
you on that.
polish, like how can you do it yourself? Maybe it's another one that you just you have to bite the bullet and do it. But I can because I've heard of the white vinegar for windows.
Hmm.
At least I think I have. I think white vinegar, but some of these other things I just don't see an easy replacement for.
Like furniture polish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I honestly, I will look into it because I we don't use furniture polish anymore in our house. Oh, what does that say about us? Uh, but I do use vinegar, and I actually can buy a 2 times double strength vinegar that is supposed to be better for cleaning. And then I've used that with the baking soda, instead of cleanser, like Comet or whatever it
Yeah.
used to be.
Funny,
Yeah, that's a great alternative, and it works great, in your toilets as well. So I know those kind of things work. But in terms of the furniture polish, I will take a look into it. The other thing is that you can always go on the Environmental Working Group, or EWG, app, and I think they have lots of helpful hints and
oh,
cleaning product alternatives for you. And it
okay.
may be that you do need to buy something that's not homemade, but at least if you're going for something natural, that helps. And yes, I know that things become more expensive when they are, natural or whatever. But the more people are using them, the that will help to drive the demand up, and the cost will come down. But it's like the food, right? With the organics, organics cost a lot more than the other. Part of it is because there isn't the same demand for them, and so yeah, it's tough, but this is what happens when you are enlightened.
Right. Is there something that you use for like your kitchen floor?
For my kitchen floor, well, yeah, I mean, my kids do that more than I do. I have a cleaner, so the cleaner I use on the kitchen floor, and I haven't explored like a do-it-yourself one. Actually, is like a multi-purpose cleaner. We have the vinyl flooring, and this one, it comes in a sheet, and I just put a sheet in. That's how I do it. But
Oh,
it is a natural product, but and it, that's the other thing, that some of these products now come in packaging that doesn't use any plastic, and is lighter, so the shipping is less. So there's dryer sheets. You can get natural. You can use what do you call that? Wool. It's like you'll get a wool ball to use for a fabric softener type thing.
Yeah, I don't.
Is reusable. And yeah, some like laundry detergent, you can get the sheets. And I used to have the laundry detergent, and I'd get a big box of it on a subscription. They would send me every so often. But they stopped doing that now. I don't know what happened to that company that I was doing that.
Oh.
But anyway, so there are some alternatives. I know you can make your own laundry detergent. To be honest, I haven't done that, because the other thing that you're trading also is your time as well, right? When you're doing that. But I definitely don't go to the regular cleaning product aisle very often. That double vinegar, I get it in the regular cleaning aisle, but the rest of it I get in the natural product section, where I'm also looking for things that are plant-based and not involved in animal testing as well. That's one of my things.
So the vinegar, I've seen TV advertisements for that. I think it's like 6%. But your house doesn't smell like vinegar?
No, maybe we're just not using it a lot. Well, it will smell like vinegar for a short time, but not for long. I mean, I clean off. I have a glass table across my desk. I've got a glass sheet, and I clean it off. And yeah, maybe for an hour or so, it might smell like vinegar, but not beyond that. To me, it doesn't seem like it's that any different from regular vinegar in terms of the smell.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on day 42 of our Prove It Cancer Strategies Revealed series. Remember, creating a non-toxic house is one of the most impactful steps that you can take towards protecting your health and building resilience against diseases like cancer. If you found today's session helpful, then hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights. And don't forget to share this video with someone who could benefit from the information. Tomorrow, we're going to continue with our Toxins Week by exploring how stress management plays a crucial role in detoxifying our body. You don't want to miss this. We'll see you then. And in the meantime, stay resilient.